Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Pittsburgh.
Ready, set.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Another run here with Johnson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
He was taken down behind.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Seven Pirates. Go.
He'll look to throw. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. Back deep, it's Trey Tucker. That is taken at the 10. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready, break. Hey, check that. Street. Here we go. 72.
He's got room to the 45. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. His 12th touchdown of the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
McPherson set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Reload.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
They'll go again with Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Broncos. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's fire move. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Ready, set.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 9.
Ready. Set. Deputy Lions. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Back over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
21-yard line.
Ready, ready. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll try the right side with Bouncing. Open space inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And this will be a Giants first down. As he gets it up past the 30, we'll mark him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll check this down to the running back. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. On is McPherson for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Steelers 7. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Come on, come on. Ready?
On first down, right back to Johnson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Giants' 45-yard line.
Ready, ready?
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A pickup there of 13. That's a Steeler first down.
At the 31-yard line.
Ready, ready? Mustang 19. Check out.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. Finding room to the 20. And he is out of bounds. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Here is cut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
Micah Parsons.
Cougar
A loss
19.
of 5 brings up second and 15.
The Steelers will use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
On the ready. Warrior 70. Buffalo, Panther 60. 18. 5 here.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up.
Brings up third and 11.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Stephanie. 9. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. Oh, in trouble. And down he goes. Kenny Clark, he gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
Boswell on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, check that, check that. Let's go, Lee. Go. 19 Lions. Unlock Lions. Unlock 6.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
We are through one. 14-10 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Neighbors in motion. To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On second down, Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Huff is very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 36 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
At the Steelers' 22-yard line.
Throwing. Dart. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and goal, Giants.
Here's a design run, and he's got another one. Touchdown, Giants. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Giants are out to a 21-10 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul.
Come on. They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. They'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Hader Kohu got in there for the tackle. They'll look to throw. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth.
And he will score! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. On for the extra point is Boswell. And the Steelers are back within 4. It's 21-17.
Steelers 17.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On first down, Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. It's second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. A big play for the Giants. It's a gain of 49. They'll come up here, first and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline, it'll be an incompletion.
It's third down and 7 yards to go.
So that challenge, a successful one. McPherson, good on the extra point. The Giants add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Reload!
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And a good run there. Give him 5 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Here we go.
On the handoff, Johnson is running right.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
18 Cardinal.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this.
On the check.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Go! Gravity Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. Flushed to his left. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
10-yard line.
On the give, it's Johnson. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. Second and goal. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. a give, and here's Johnson. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Steelers. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will cut the deficit down to 4. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
Give him 14 on that one. First down, Giants.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. And when you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Still a little time. Final minutes of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Bring it. Let's go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Rolling to the left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
Open space to the 35. And he will score again. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will cut the deficit down to 4. The punt showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Their own 16-yard line.
Third quarter begins with a run. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They send a receiver in motion left. Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. That one incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Third and long. Man in motion, heading left. Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 86 yards. Touchdown, New York. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Giants will extend this third quarter lead.
Steelers 31. McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? Let's go now. Go.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Oh, a loose football. One of the Giants has it.
And with all this talk about ball security.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a first down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Like, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
On the check. Go.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop. He'll look to throw. That one, incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
70 Lions.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Neighbors in motion. Look wide. Get this one complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 20. That's good for a Giants first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Check, Bobcat. Street. Bronco switch. 70 Lions. Go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Giants. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And on this first down, it's Johnson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go again with Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for us.
Pick up of 11 yards on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
47-yard line.
Another run here with Johnson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Now, faking the give. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Steady.
They'll run. Johnson. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Pat Fryermuth, touchdown Steelers. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight. That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Neighbors in motion. Up the middle they go. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 9.
At the 44-yard line.
Here's Dart. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
In motion, Reed. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's done his man, complete to Johnson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Giants first down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
19 Tigers.
First down, Giants.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the Giants are going to have first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Go, Reed, go. 19 Lions.
Dart going to keep this on his own read. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal. At the 2.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
Check, Bobcat. Go.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. On is McPherson for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants stretch things out even further.
Giants 70, Steelers 38. Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Okay, break.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 39.
Here comes a toss. Right. Here comes Johnson. He'll get about 3. And that's going to lead to third down. Here's third and 2.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it third and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And he will have a Steelers first down. It's a gain of 6 on third and 2.
At the 49-yard line.
Now a toss left side for Johnson. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
Tyler Newman on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
Now this time they'll look to throw. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down. Now this is going to be a design run. The ball comes out. And the Giants come up with it. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game, and that's a nice pickup there.
Give on the ground. Inside the 35. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, New York. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
On this first down, it's Johnson. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Liking 18, go!
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
7 Pirates!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On third down, here's Johnson. A pickup of 12 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Mason Tipton. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Steelers cut into the lead a little bit.
Steelers 45.
So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. The 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. To the air on 2nd down. Dart will be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Buffalo 80. Mustang 19.
In motion, Reed. Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To the air once more is Dart. This one is caught by Reed. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
First down, New York.
Check smash. Check smash.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Dark gonna throw it again. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Giants. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Giants will add one more onto their big lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Ready. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, right back to Johnson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Giants' 47-yard line.
Viking 18. Cougar 19. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
To go.
They'll look to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the first down, but he could not stay in. As a result, they're going to turn this over on downs.
You find yourself down big.
And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand. So a road win here for the Giants. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue.